Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. I'm in Jamaica. I'm in Jamaica. And it might seem strange, but I'm sitting in a cemetery. Yeah, I'm sitting in a cemetery here. And I have a brother who was buried in the cemetery. And boy, the cemetery has changed. They are building these graves with little replicas, of stuff that people had or wanted when they were alive. And to be honest with you, I don't know why the government allow people to make these huge permanent graves. Yes, so they are making these graves so permanent. And I think that if they continue to build the graves with these replica of homes, replica of bikes, cars, and all of that, in no time, there will be no space left. But that looked like a sofa or something. Not sure what that is. Yeah. And this one is replica of a house. This is replica of a house. Seemed like somebody would wanted to have this house when they were alive, and this is how they're doing it. But I honestly believe that these graves should not be so. These graves should not be so huge, because these are basically permanent structure. Look at the size of the grave. And if they're a permanent structure, where will be the space for other people to be buried? Yes, I think that the government should look into these things here, and Jamaicans are just building these graves. Guys, these are permanent structure. And you know, Jamaica is a small place. It is a small place. And if they keep in to build the grave as big as this, the grave here, there will be no space left in Jamaica. It's a tiny island. And look at the size of the graves that they're building here. Guys, I'm not trying to expose anyone or to disrespect the loved ones of anybody, but these graves are just so massive. So massive. And in no time there will be no space for us to be buried, because these people are not thinking about the future generation, just like our forefathers. They were thinking about us, because then they hold a cemetery in this area. Yes, they hold a cemetery in this area. No one was buried like this. Yes, they were burying a casket or a coffin, but the casket or the coffin was just placed in the ground, and then the earth would just take back everything and basically repletes itself. So these grave, guys, are just too big and a permanent structure. And some of you might say a graveyard is a permanent place. No. Back in the days, a lot of people were just burying the ground, and now homes and business are built in that same area. So to be honest with you guys, put it in the comment, let me see. Let me hear what you think in the comment. What you think about these huge graves. And I've said a lot of them are built with just like replicas of homes, cars, and other stuff. And this is a grave with basically a two-story house built on top of it. So I guess some people will disagree with me, but I don't think that grave should be built like that. Guys, when I die, I want to just put in a casket if I'm not burnt. And just place it in the ground. And they throw the dirt on me. That's what my wish for. I don't know what my survivors will do with me. But I would prefer to be put in the ground and throw the dirt on me and not taking up this kind of space. This is another home here in the cemetery. And this is pronounced all over Jamaica. This is pronounced all over Jamaica, where people are building these graves. And some place in Kingston, they have cars, they have big homes, they have all kind of thing. For example, this is a settee, I would say. Maybe this person wanted a settee. This looks like a settee. Yeah. And it indeed could be, it feels like a settee. It feels like a settee. Indeed, it feels like a settee. And there's another house over here. Another nice house over here. Wow, these are massive graves. I don't think that they should build them like this. These are permanent structure. And if you continue to do this in Jamaica, Jamaica will run out of land with just grave. Because in the whole graveyard, which I'll show you soon, everyone I remember since I was a child was buried. Just put their casket in the ground, throw the dirt on it. And now there's a nice piece of land. They even have mango trees on it where people are enjoying the mangoes. Guys, if it's the first time you're coming across Aristopat, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe as we give you the content. Some of them may be controversial, but they are good contents. And they will build these people homes. But when they're alive, they wouldn't build them their homes. Guys, if you have anything to give me now, give it from now. Don't wait until I'm gone for you to give me something. And don't build me no nice house like this now. Just give me something if you have it to give me now. Yes, guys, so as I was saying, when I was growing up as a little boy, this right here used to be the cemetery. Look, there's a huge mango tree here. Huge mango tree here. This used to be the cemetery. Guys, I have watched a lot of funerals in the cemetery, but how they were buried. This right here was the cemetery. How they were buried, guys. They used to just put the casket in a hole and throw the earth on it. And look, even though it's a cemetery, people still get stuff up. This is right here. This is a soursop tree, and soursop tree here. And people are picking fruits now from the old cemetery. There's a huge mango tree. And I myself, I've had a lot of mangoes on this cemetery. And it's a huge piece of land. And as I said, I have watched a lot of funerals here as a boy. And in the last funeral was in the late 70s, I think. And now look at that. People are building homes there. Right? There are trees. Soursop tree on it. There's a soursop tree here. Look at that. Ackee tree right there. People pick ackee. And this used to be the old cemetery. And look at that. You can get stuff from it, fruits from it, food from it and everything. So that's why I said when I was at the other cemetery that they should just bury people, just put them in the ground so that the earth can just heals itself and bring back, save the planet for others, for the other people. Yes, guys. So this, as I said, used to be the old cemetery. And if you look, there's a big mango tree here. Huge mango tree. And in the summertime, you could get a lot of mangoes from this tree here. So there's no big concrete grave. There's nothing like that. It's just regular earth. And back in the days, they used to put people 6'6" and just throw the dirt on it. Well, nobody is being buried here now. This is just a village. As the guy said, don't call it Jamaica village. This is just a district cemetery. It used to be. And now, it is just like a regular piece of land now. And it stretches going all the way back. And it's all trees on it. Beautiful trees. This is how a cemetery should be. I think this is how a cemetery should be. In my mind, I think a cemetery should be like this. And people are building them nice homes and stuff right beside it. Yes, guys. So I'm just walking in my area. Just chilling in Jamaica and showing you the old cemetery. That's it. Huge mango tree. Huge mango tree. Soursop tree, hake. Everything is on it. So, as you can see, our ancestors, they were thinking about us. But we are not thinking about others. Anyway, guys, from the village, as the guy said, don't call it, from the district. See you soon. Another video. Ciao.